Not a huge news person. You know this about me. I really don't care about the news. I don't want it.
It's weird. And I'm kind of arguing against
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie if you've never been here before, and on this channel I upload whatever I want. Currently I'm driving and vlogging, which I do not recommend. Do as I say, not as I do. But I am on my way to school. So if you did not watch my last video, I updated you guys on my new job. I am a long-term sub in a 4th grade classroom. And today is my first full day of my contract. I have subbed for this class twice and I've gone on a field trip with a few of them, but that was just outside of my contract. That was while I was shadowing for the class. I'm currently on my way to school. I'm not sure how much I will vlog, especially today being my first day. I'm not sure if I'm extremely comfortable vlogging. Of course I will not vlog the kids. Even if I had permission, I just don't know if I would ever feel comfortable doing that. I probably won't, but I will try to show you guys as much as I can of what we're learning and what I'm teaching. I talked about this a little bit on my video yesterday, but it is 4th grade, and with that comes me being a little uncomfortable because I am used to my kinder babies and just their behaviors and their learning as well. I feel really comfortable teaching kindergarten curriculum, but 4th grade is a little out of my comfort zone. Basically with 4th graders and the situation, there are a lot of factors that play into the behaviors that I put up with and the content that I need to teach. These are 4th graders who went through 1st grade during COVID, the first year of COVID. And so they are really, really lacking those 1st grade skills. And to say it quite frankly, most of my kids are at a kindergarten level in both reading and writing as well as math. I will do my best to try to get them back on track, or at least try to get them to show some growth. But unfortunately it is the middle of the year and it's almost March, so it's not even the middle of the year. We're nearing towards the end, and so it's really hard when they have to learn 4th grade concepts like multiplication with multi-digit numbers and fractions starting next week and division. It's hard to teach them all of those skills when they don't have the fundamental skills of adding and subtracting and lining up their numbers so that way they are adding and subtracting correctly. So there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of fundamental skills that they are lacking. Just a lot going on, and I'm just really hoping to survive. Basically, I am going to try to remain positive, this entire time that I am with these kids, and I'm also just gonna remind myself that a lot of these issues are out of my hands, and I did not sign up to fix all of these issues. I signed up to fill in for their teacher, and yes, that does not mean that I'm just going to kick back and let the kids like basically just supervise them. Like, I will obviously do my best to teach them the content that they need to learn, but if things aren't working out, it's real, like most of this is out of my hands. Luckily, I have a good support system. I did talk about her in my last video. So once again, just saying, if you haven't watched my last video, which was my get ready with me and like a life update, then I really recommend that you do, just because I like literally talk about how this all came about and like how long I'll be here for. But yeah, so I'm on my way to school right now, and I'm just really hoping to have a good day. It's currently 7:23. My goal is to be at school by 7:30, and I'm gonna try to do that every morning. Today's actually pajama day, so maybe I'll show you guys an outfit check when I get the chance, if I remember. But today's pajama day, so. Also, it's Read Across America week, so that's why today's pajama day. Tomorrow, I think, is Wear Your Favorite Colors. I doubt I'll vlog tomorrow, but we'll see. Hey, besties. Today was really rough. I totally forgot I was vlogging, and also there wouldn't have been anything to vlog. If you couldn't already tell, I am extremely exhausted, and today was really, really rough. So, and I'm just like kept out of the loop for so much. I don't know what like the protocol is for behaviors, and I'm just really, really trying to keep it all together, basically. I got called so many names today, and they told me that there's a last minute PD on classroom management. Literally 10 minutes before it started. This is the second time that they've done this. And so they were like, you're gonna get paid extra. And I'm like, I cannot stay. For my mental health, I cannot stay. I don't care about the money. I cannot stay. I was not given lesson plans, so I need to do that on my own, and I would rather use my time to do that. I already have to stay after school tomorrow to do that. So like, no, I was straight up like, I'm not going, thank you very much. I don't know, I'm just really, really frustrated. There's so much to do, and I'm so stressed. Hi. It's me, editing Ellie. I am currently in our construction zone of a home, and the lighting is really good right here. So hopefully the acoustics are good. They're probably not, considering we have a giant hole in our ceiling. But to the right of me is our work in progress of a second bathroom. So I am filming this because I ended that vlog off. Actually didn't end it. I am editing it right now. But the last clip that I filmed was extremely negative, and there just wasn't a lot of explanation to my negativity. And honestly, I was just not in a good place. And so I feel like I need to update and just kind of like share some more details as far as like what I was feeling and why I was feeling those things, and also update on how I'm feeling now, and just how things are going, because I'm still in this current long-term sub position, and spoiler alert, things are better. So I just want to share because I know personally, I personally know someone or people who have been in the exact same place as me with very similar, um, in a very similar situation. And so I'm just assuming that there are other teachers or subs or just like future teachers, educators out there who are probably going through similar things and feel like it's not getting better. And you know what? Maybe that situation won't get better, but maybe it will get better for you. I'm talking a lot with my hands, but maybe it takes you leaving that situation for it to get better. Or maybe that situation will get better if you stay in it, but it does get better at some point. So I just wanted to give a little bit of background, as much as I can without giving away too much information because I do want to keep a lot of it private. One, for like security reasons and privacy reasons. I'm not going to give away a lot of details about the district that I'm in or the town that it's in, um, even though those things do play a part into the situation that I'm dealing with. A lot of it is just on a need to know basis. But what I will say is that with the area, like timeline of things, like the year we're currently in and the years that we've had previously, just in the last 3 years, we've had a lot of things happen. As much as it's scary to think about and hard to admit, um, the past few years have been traumatic for our kids. Um, you might not agree, you might not think that online learning was traumatic, but it was, for teachers and kids. It was not the same, and no one was prepared. Um, and it has been, in my humble opinion, I do think that online learning was more of a hindrance than a benefit to these kids. And so I do think that it put a lot of us behind, especially kids at the elementary age where they're starting to learn those fundamental, not only academic skills, but social skills as well, that they were just robbed of those experiences. And so it's taking a little bit longer for them to develop those skills, and to have those experiences. And it's just really hard because it it adds a lot. It adds a lot of flavor, adds a lot of spice to every day. And I'll just say it, my class has a lot of behaviors, and we're working on them. We're working on them every day. Try to give myself grace, try to give my kids grace. I think another big part of it is that their teacher that they've had is just she has a different style of teaching than me. And that's fine. We're not all cookie cutter teachers. We don't all have the same um, style of teaching, and we don't all have the same like teaching philosophies and ideologies and things like that. And that's normal. That's fine. But personally, I teach a different way. And so what these kids were used to for the first, what is it, 6 months of school, um, is drastically different from the way that I teach and the way I run a classroom. And so it's been an adjustment every day, getting them to, um, just my classroom management style as well, and um, learning to walk in the hallways, learning not to punch each other. Like I don't necessarily think that there's one person to blame at all. Um, Anybody walking into this classroom, I think, would have a little bit of a tough time. Um, Even from the beginning, I can just see it. We're dealing with a big group of kids nationally, worldwide probably, but we're dealing with a group of kids that are just a different breed. And it's difficult a lot of the times, but I will say, there are times that redeem themselves. And so I'm holding on to those moments. I don't want to say too much just because I do want to keep this video a little bit shorter than my last video. I know it was super long, but at the same time, I do want to like clarify that there are reasons why I was feeling that like down on myself and I was so stressed. But I am also remembering that I'm so blessed. I know that was cheesy, but I'm grateful for this opportunity to be in this long-term position because the consistency is so nice. Are a lot of phone calls being made home? Yes. Are we kind of in survival mode every day? Yes. I think, I don't know. I feel like I could have a lot to say on long-term subbing in general, teaching in general, if I'm being honest. But I feel like things are getting better. And so if you are in a position like I am, where you don't feel prepared, if you feel what I have felt, I want to say that things do get better, whether they get better while you're in the position you're at, or if it takes you leaving for things to get better, they do. And if you need somebody to talk to and you feel like you're just super alone, please comment. You can DM me on Instagram, whether that be my personal Instagram or my teaching Instagram. I do have both of those like linked in the comments, or I guess shared in the description is the correct term. But I we can share your experiences, you can vent to me, and I will listen and I will respond because I know how it is. But I want to say things are better. Things are getting better every single day. And it doesn't mean that everything's perfect now and that like I whip these kids into shape, and like we're getting all A's and we've all reached grade level. Like that is not the case. But I think the mindset that you go into it with plays a big part in it. And just doing your best and being the best teacher that you can be with what you're given is really all that you can do sometimes when you're in that mode of survival. And I just want to say, I believe in you. And I think we can all get through this school year. I know that we are all in dire need of a summer break. And yeah, I just wanted to end this video on a high note and just say that things are looking up and we're just taking it day by day. Taking it day by day. If you need someone to talk to, you know where to go. And yeah, I love teaching. I am excited to have my own classroom, and I'm still able at the same time to say that there are a lot of issues with the education system in general. Um, but I'm doing my best. And really, that's all that matters is that I'm doing my best. I know that I can be a great teacher, but at the same time, I'm human, you're human, we go home, we leave school, and teaching cannot be our only identity. I think that's the biggest thing, that this is not my identity. And I do my best there, and I come home and do my best at home too. So I feel like I'm just rambling. I want to end this video because I said it wasn't going to be long, but now I'm looking at the time that I've been talking and it's kind of a long time. But that's all. This is the outro. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, please subscribe down below for more content like this. I'm currently doing a master's program, which I have already filmed 2 videos that will be coming out right after this one. Maybe not right after, give me some time to edit. But I filmed videos all about my master's program. I'm also in the job hunting process right now. So I am currently applying to jobs, hopefully going to get my first year teaching position. You know the drill. If you have any questions or comments, or like I said, if you want to take me up on the offer and you want to talk to somebody, DM me, comment section. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.